Hey guys, so this is Snipeye. I thought we'd start out today by doing another enchanting. Seem to be doing that a lot, but I'm going through picks. I've been working on the slime farm quite a bit. We might actually do something with it this episode. So these last few episodes have been like finishing up farm spree, but another one. I already have one of these. It's not even funny. Here, let me turn up my game sound. There we go. Okay. Right down here. Look at this. Not even damaged. I guess, I guess it works. I now have one to use, but I was hoping for Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 5. Whatever. I'm going to keep working on the slime farm, and maybe I'll get to the point where we'll work on it this episode. Otherwise, I'll do something else. Okay, I kind of went a little crazy and worked a lot on the slime farm. Most of it off camera. Let me just show you what we've got right here. So, I have finished digging this whole area out. These holes in the ceiling you see are actually tiny little, I guess they're sort of channels. They lead all the way up to the surface, each one of them. And there's a piece of glass over them at the top. That helps to eliminate the void fog down here because we're all the way down here at level 12. So normally if we were down here, we'd get a whole bunch of ugly fog and it'd be a pain and stuff. But because I put those in, we don't get any of that. And also it helps because not many monsters spawn down here, at least not during the day. The torches are part of it. The light from the sun is another part of it, because that spreads differently than torchlight and all that. I also did this. Hey, I still had this. It's good to know. Yeah. Anyway. So this... Well... I will let this guy here demonstrate. Just kidding. He's really slow. This water path, as you can see, slimes move up it. They can't actually fight it very well, even if they're trying, as you'll see here. He's really trying to get back at me. And most of the time they're not, so... Oh, die already. Yeah, this goes all the way up to the surface. And it took a lot of signs, and a lot of time, and a lot of digging. I've got a new pick. I think I already went through that entire last one that I made on camera. So yeah, this is Efficiency 5 Unbreaking 3. And for some reason they always end up with Fortune 3, but I just ignore it now. Anyway, that goes all the way up. Hey, as you can see, the light does not perfectly prevent mobs from spawning. Yeah, that's right. But it helps. Anyway. That's not what I wanted. So yeah, I'm gonna add water paths in here. Got a bit of wood on me. So I'll put signs in and stuff and make all the paths to lead straight to there. Once I'm done with all that, we're probably going to add another layer on top. And then we might even be able to fit 2 more layers in here. So each layer has the possibility to be spawning slimes. I don't honestly know a whole bunch about the way slimes spawn, so I don't know if that'll really make it faster at all or not. But I hope it will. And you know, even if it doesn't, 4 chunks of slime producing farm is a lot. I already have more slime balls than I'll ever possibly need, but I want to finish this project. So, I do need to build something up at the very top. No, I already built something up at the very top to manage the slimes once they arrive. And, well, I'll take you to that now. So yeah, you saw this at the beginning, but how to phrase this? There are few things in Minecraft that I seriously regret building. This is one of them. Well, I'm just gonna hop in here for a quick demonstration. This'll work. Right, so is this where the crazy water currents begin? Yeah, this is just about where the crazy water currents begin. In order to get the slimes up, you saw how the elevator looked down there. Unfortunately, I did not lay out where this water elevator would go with the intention of keeping everything really simple. So yeah, I think that's the worst of it. So most of it just goes up nice like this, but this part in which I made the path go in a different direction in order to get to where I want the slimes to come out, well, took some rather creative water currents. I've worked it all out, so if you just stay still, it will bring you there eventually, so slimes hopping around will have no trouble. But you can see right off the bat, these are ugly, ugly water paths. If you're going to build a slime farm, I sincerely advise making the elevator path, planning in advance. Because, yeah, this is an experience I don't ever want to repeat. Anyway, once the slimes get all the way up to the top here, big slimes cannot fit in this gap actually, since they're 2.4 by 2.4 by 2.4 blocks. The biggest gap anywhere around here is 2 blocks, so the medium slimes are 1.2 cubed, so they'll fall down. But the bigger slimes continue on, and again, the water currents are ugly, but they will eventually fall into there. Whereas the smaller ones, the medium ones and the small ones, will both fall down there. So once the big ones fall down here, I can kill them from here with my sword. Yeah. And then the water currents, again ugly, take them to here, where they fall, and they're forced right up against this wall. Now little slimes will fall straight down there, but medium slimes can't fit, so they'll be in here, and I can kill them with my sword, and then they become little slimes. The little slimes get taken into that scary path there that I won't fit in, and to a small little elevator that all goes on in here, and from there pop out here, which is where they collect. So this is a very inefficient method of breaking all the slimes down into small slimes to kill and get slime balls from. Now, one of the reasons I did this is because you get experience at each stage. So when I break the big slimes into medium slimes, I get experience. When I break medium slimes into small slimes, I get experience. When I kill small slimes and get slime balls, I get experience. But the experience is not that much. And considering I don't want to farm slimes, since slime balls are not exceedingly useful, I'm probably going to redo all this. Now, in older versions, something like this was necessary because there was no way, well, no very simple way to automatically kill slimes without, well, it would be hard to automatically kill the slime and gather its drop. Because we couldn't, I don't know how to explain it exactly. You'd have to do it in like a corner and push it. It just wasn't a pretty system. And I know I'm going to get corrected on that. Sure, I'm sure there are good, pretty ways. None of the ways that were possible I liked. However, as of 1.2, 1.1, we got upside down half slabs. And so now it's really easy. Slimes will drown in this water. To kill the slime, and then have its drop just come out right here. Items can fall through that. and gather it. So it's a little bit like an automatic mob trap. I'm just gonna go to sleep here. In the sense that I don't actually get any experience from it, I just get items, but I figure the experience I get from slimes is not enough to warrant that ugly of a structure encroaching on my beautiful, not so beautiful, but at least not that ugly area here. So I'm gonna probably redo that all and just do a simple slime killer using maybe lava, probably just drowning, since that's simplest. And kill them that way. And then we'll see where it goes from there. But I still have a bit of work to do now, so I'll get to that. Adding in water paths and stuff is not going to be very interesting, so I won't do it on camera. I will show you guys the results. So I'll work on that for a while yet. You'll probably see it in just a couple seconds here. Lucky you. Alright, so I've been working on this for a while now. I was originally going to do glowstone for the lighting, but I figured out the lighting and I need to have 4 in the center of each pad, since they're 3 high, to allow the big slimes to jump around. So that takes 64 glowstone then per layer, so I went with pumpkins instead. And they're a bit more of a pain because you have to lay them down on a solid block. I really hope that gets removed in a future update. Oh dang it. But yeah, I've got all the water streams done here, so I'll show those off here as I run around. Okay, it's like I knew I could make it. And I know I'm losing dirt. I don't care that much about it. It's dirt. Alright. So we'll just start in the corner. That's where the paths originate, is in the corners. Okay. So from here they spread out. The signs are on the 3rd block from the water source. On the that's a bad way of describing it. There's 5 blocks from the water source is the sign. So the water flows 4 blocks, drops, then signs, half slabs are there, new water. That's from the corner, and then this I think flows the full distance. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's flowing as far as it can. So it ended up being actually a pretty efficient water system. And all the water either flows toward the center or down, and then from there everything flows into that center channel area. So if you want more specific specifications or designs, let me know and I'll see if I can get some for you. And I can get some for you. It's just a matter of time, basically. So yeah, school and stuff finally calming down. There's probably going to be at least one big push here of stuff I have to do before it's over, but I should be having more free time to make videos coming up soon, so that's a very good thing for you guys and for me. I love playing Minecraft, love making these videos. So hopefully we'll be able to get a more regular upload schedule. We'll see how that works out. Let's see. So yeah, you can see the design I've got here, and I mean, it's definitely gonna work. I like the design. So right where the pumpkins are, that's gonna be how to describe it? Yeah, there's gonna be a layer of cobblestone level with where the pumpkins are, and then there's gonna be one layer above that, and then that'll be the floor of the next layer. That way I can do these drops without cutting into nothingness. So that's what I'm gonna work on. Actually, I don't know. Maybe if I just dropped into nothing, it would take more signs that way, and I don't want more signs. So yeah, there'll be another layer above where we are here, and then I should be able to fit even another layer above that, I think. we'll see where it goes from there, but I'm kind of too lazy to figure it all out right now. And by kinda, I mean completely and absolutely too lazy to figure it out right now. Okay. As much as I said I didn't care about the dirt, I realized I'm going to need it to build up the next layer. So, this is where everything's based right now. I moved everything to here so I could fill the water streams out there. Yeah, I even had brought the glowstone down here, and I was fully intending to do it with that, but that was an expensive option. Pumpkins are much cheaper, and I had like an entire row at my house of stacks of pumpkins that I wasn't using for anything. So, putting them in the mob system, or the slime farm system, I guess, seemed like a far better use than letting them sit in a chest. Anyway, I'm liking how this is looking so far. I'm going to add that next layer, and I'll give you progress updates. Okay, so I said I'd give you guys progress updates. Well, it's time for another one. So, I have finished this entire layer pretty much. I just have to put in water streams. I need to put cobbles in the corners instead of torches. They're there right now to keep it lit up. I've used a lot of pumpkins in a different project, which I'll show you guys. So I might end up needing to make a bigger pumpkin farm. I thought I'd give you guys a progress update here to show the water streams more detailed, how they're working. So I already told you, they start in the corners, and then the drop, and then this, but I don't know. I don't know how experienced my viewers are at mob systems or this kind of stuff in general. So the drop, basically the purpose of this is to keep it all flowing. So any mob that comes down here falls into this. I'll simulate it with cobblestone here. Then just kind of gets pushed along. Then the problem, of course, is that water streams can only push so far. Well, with the drop system, if they drop down, go over to here. I'm pretty sure there's a slime in there. Ah, shoot, I need to fill these up. I did not think of that. Drop down, half slabs, the water pushing them up against the half slabs brings them up perfectly. Then you have another water current here. Signs hold it back from flowing backward, pushes them straight along. So, you can see how my drops are spaced. And then the only place that it differs from this placing, from this spacing that you see here, is right over here at the ends. This drops in and goes for 2 blocks before being raised up. So, there's that. And then here, I might put a layer of signs down below, and then fill the middle with water here so that any slimes that come from layers above fall down, hit the layer of water, and slow down a little bit before going down farther. I just know there's a slime trap somewhere around here. Oh, no, it's that. Right, we'll fall down there and then get brought straight up the path. So that's the progress that I'm at right now. Now, these signs, I haven't been showing you the status of my materials very lately, but I was pretty much out of wood at the last layer. Like, I had been farming, oh, stop it, really cheapo slime farm, not slime farm, tree farm that I built. Oh good, I still have pumpkins. I thought I still had pumpkins. Yeah, pumpkins. Really, really cheap tree farm I had built. And it was not giving me all this wood. This wood came mostly from another place. That's what other project I've been working on. I actually went to a nearby hill. I'm bringing it up there now. Yeah, I went to a nearby hill and terraformed it and shaped it and made a really gigantic tree farm. And I know I've already got a really nice redwood tree farm, but the problem with that is trees no longer grow. I don't know what update this happened, or maybe this is just a placebo kind of thing and it hasn't actually changed at all, but it seems to me at least that trees no longer grow next to each other very nicely, even spamming them with a lot of bone meal. So my little nice automatic tree farm right there, it still works, but you know, there are faster ways to get wood, and I didn't like the look of the dark wood. So I had been up until recently just farming a little bit from this little cheapo farm here. Then, very recently, I even decorated it nicely. I put flower beds. It seems a little feminine, but you know, whatever makes it look good, right? All the way around. I built this little house here so I can sleep in it at night while farming. Lots of pumpkins went into that. And I'll probably automate those doors eventually. And then the tree farm itself, there are pumpkins embedded in the ground, so A, mobs cannot spawn, and B, the trees will grow even at night. And so that, in case you haven't noticed, this is taking a lot of pumpkins. And so I might need to build something like I have in my house for the watermelon and the pumpkins, except solely dedicated to pumpkins to get enough. But this has been providing a lot of wood, so glad about that. But that's been consuming a lot of time. So while I have made progress on the slime farm, a lot of progress, or time that I could have been making progress, has also been devoted to that. That took a lot of dirt, by the way. That's pretty much solid dirt. Let me give you a little bit better view over here. Yeah. So you can see that. That would take a lot. Anyway. I've also been working with this horrible, ugly atrocity. Not in design, I mean just using it. And trying to get used to using it being this ugly. And I really, really, really dislike this. So, I am 90% positive that I'm going to remove the whole thing and replace it with something that looks better and works faster. Probably just going to make a giant drowning chamber that the littlest ones can fall out of, and they'll just be automatically channeled to a place where I can either have a lever, have a lever that can either automatically kill them and just collect the slime balls, or just collect them. Oh hey. Can't hit a dumb chicken. Wow. I give up. Okay. Because this, they have to come up the elevator. It's really slow. I mean, it was a good idea, but the execution, not so good. Get out of here. Oh my goodness. I give up, really. Right, and occasionally this happens. That's not what I want. Go the heck away, you freaks. Yeah. That's what I thought. So, I don't know if I'll redo that this episode. Probably not at length yet, but I'm getting close. What? The heck? Sorry, I've just never seen that happen before. That's not what I wanted. Oh yeah, cool thing. If you're being pushed by a water current and you jump, you can jump up 1.5 blocks. Probably this is already discovered. Anyway, yeah, so I've just been kind of making minor changes to the area. Spending a lot of time not specifically on the mob farm. I'm just rambling at this point, basically. So I'm going to check episode length. It's been a really long time since I last put out an episode, so I might... Oh, gosh dang it. That is exactly what I wanted to do. Brilliant, brilliant Minecraft. Thank you for interpreting my clicking just like that. And that. Okay. So I'm just going to check episode length, and it might be a little bit short today. We'll see. But I'm really want to try and get an episode up tonight because, like I already said, it's been a really long time since I put an episode up, and I feel bad about that. So I will either be right back or end the episode here. Okay, I just checked. We're at like 25 minutes or so. Maybe a little bit less. I will remove those eventually. So, not quite episode length yet. trying to think if there's anything else. Anything else I wanted to show you guys before the end of the episode, because it's a good time to just kind of throw it in. Since I don't want to spend a huge another chunk of time working on the slime farm and then just show you guys a tiny bit. Because that's what I've been doing lately. And while it makes a video, it takes a really long time because I've dedicated hours to that slime farm, and you guys have seen like 20 minutes. And a lot I can't even talk. A lot more work goes into it than you guys are seeing. It's been a while since I was out here. This still works. I'm glad they haven't changed anything in the updates that would cause it to fail. I haven't been at it for a while since I've already got like 2 stacks of iron blocks, so don't exactly need more anytime soon. Hey, creeper. Whoa. This is making me wonder if it's in range when I'm way back there. I think it is, or maybe when I'm working on my slime farm, because that's a lot. Okay, well, I guess this is a good end to the episode, right? Any second now. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot. I did not. Hey, cool. Didn't know we had that. What else? I want that. Got random good stuff back here. I guess I could repair what I've got with these. Okay. Anyway, that was pretty cool, because that means I've got a lot more iron than I thought I did, which is really useful. That will conclude our episode. That seems like a more fitting ending than just kind of stopping. And we're probably still not at what I normally end the episodes at, but oh well. So, I do apologize for not getting a video up for so long. I appreciate you guys watching, as always. And I'll try to get another episode up sooner rather than later. We'll see how that works out. Again, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to leave a like, or a comment, or subscribe. I would really like that. And tell your friends, etc., etc. See you guys next time.